The Thornton-McFerrin Coaching Academy proudly presents the 3-Minute Drill. This is a podcast that will bring you individuals from a variety of athletic experiences. We've asked them to provide 3 minutes of their thoughts or advice on what is important for coaches and successful teams. Thank you for joining us. We hope you enjoy today's episode.
I'm Ross O'Hanlon. I'm at Hightower High School. I coach wide receivers for football, and I also coach hurdlers for track. And today I'm going to talk about communication with parents, colleagues, and administrators. I wanted to first start off with talking about communicating with colleagues, because it can be something that's difficult, because as coaches we all have our own ideas and we all have things that we think and things that we truly believe in, and nobody ever wants to step on toes. But at the end of the day, our main job is to get the best result out of our kids. And so I think when you're communicating with your colleagues, your other coaches, it's really important to make sure that you establish that relationship of respect ahead of time, and knowing that you can truly trust and believe in each other, and relationships go a long way. It's just kind of like how with our student athletes, our kids, we really value those relationships, and that helps have those conversations with them later, and with our other colleagues and with your fellow teachers as well. Just knowing what makes them tick and knowing how to communicate with them is super important. With parents, I think it's important to be extremely clear and focused on what the issue is at hand, because it can be easy to get off task and it can be easy to kind of go off one way or the other. But starting that direct communication from the very beginning, having a parent meeting, establishing a relationship with those parents, and making sure that you have those boundaries. I know a lot of days with social media, it's easy for those boundaries between coach and teacher and friend, they can kind of get blurred a little bit. So establishing that boundary of what my role is, what your role is, and how we're working together to help your student athlete improve, not just within their game, but within school as well, because there's a higher standard for student athletes. With administrators, I think it's extremely important to make sure they know your face and make sure that you are going to talk to them specifically. One thing that I know I try and do a good job of is going out of my way to make sure that I have talked to every single administrator on campus, so that they at least know my name and have some type of conversation. Because a lot of times administrators, all they do is they hear problems, but go out of your way to, again, form that relationship, talk to them, meet with them, outside of just when you have an issue. That way, whenever an issue does arise, you're more likely to be able to work together as a team, and they're also going to have your back at the same time. And you need to make sure that you have their back. If there's something that your administrator expects of you, expects out of what they want to see in the classroom or on campus, you need to make sure that you exemplify that, and you're an extension of that. And that's something that athletic directors are really going to look for as well, because they don't want to be getting emails about my coach is not doing this and that. But at the end of the day, I think it's extremely important just to make sure that you are clear and you have a relationship, because if you don't have that relationship, it makes things really difficult. Thanks, guys.
For more information on the Thornton-McFerrin Coaching Academy, please visit our website, coachingacademy.tamu.edu, or find us on YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook at the Thornton-McFerrin Coaching Academy or at Aggie Coaches. A big thanks to Dorothy McFerrin and her family for their support. Stay tuned for our next episode of the 3-Minute Drill.